Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. In today's lesson, we're looking at how we use the structure "it's time" in English. Let's go to the intro. Now, as I said, today's lesson is looking at using "it's time" in English, and it's only going to be a brief lesson today to show you how we use this structure. There's more or less 1, 2, 3, 4 different structures we can use with "it's time", and the meanings are a little bit different. And it is one of these structures, let's say, that some students have problems with, especially when it comes to using these last two, okay? So that's what we'll try to highlight today. Now, the first one we're going to look at is the infinitive plus to structure with "it's time." Of course, you open the sentence with "it's time." So it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. So we can see here the infinitive with to. It's time to go to bed, meaning that it's the right moment. It's time to go to bed. Okay, so fairly simple. The second one is "it's time to start the meal." Again, it's the same structure. The infinitive plus to, it's time to start. Here is your infinitive plus to. The second example is for plus object plus infinitive. Same meaning as the first one. It's time for Sam to go to bed. So what we're doing here is we're putting the for object and the same structure, the infinitive structure. So it's time for Sam to go to bed now. It's time now for Sam to go to bed. And this one here, again, it's time for you to start the meal. It's time for you to start the meal. So here we're talking about time for Sam to go to bed because obviously it's late. It's past his bedtime. It's time for him to go to bed. And it's time for you to start the meal because we need to eat. So it's time for you to start the meal. It's the right moment for you to start it. Now, the difficulty comes with this one here, which is the subject plus past simple. Now, some people call this an unreal past, and I did a video about this a while ago, so I'll link that here. The subject plus past simple for the unreal past. Now, it's called the unreal past because although we use a past tense, we're not referring to the past. We're not referring to yesterday or the day before or last week. So in that sense here, the past simple is used in like a subjunctive. Okay, it's a subjunctive form. So the subject plus past simple, the unreal past or subjunctive form. Let's have a look. It's time I went to bed. It's time I went to bed. So the past simple here, okay, it's time I went to bed. Now the difference here is that we get the sensation that it's a little bit overdue. It's something that should have happened before, and perhaps the event has gone on longer than it should have. So it's time I went to bed, meaning that I should have gone to bed perhaps a little bit earlier. So it's time I went to bed. So we're using the structure here for that unreal past or the subjunctive. Again, it's time you had a bath. So what we're doing here is we're giving that impression that perhaps it's a little late, perhaps that it's gone on for a little bit too long, you not having a bath. So it's time you had a bath. And it's time you started your homework. It's time you started your homework. Now there is another thing that we can do here by adding the word hi. So if we add the word hi here, we're giving it a little bit more emphasis, okay? But remember that this is mainly in British English. It's high time you had a bath. It's high time you started your homework. We're emphasizing the fact a little bit more there. But the meaning is more or less the same. It's high time with the emphasis, okay? So it's time you started your homework, meaning that it should have perhaps happened a little bit before, and it's high time you started your homework for the emphasis. And the last one here is the subject plus past continuous. Again, it's the unreal past because we're not referring to the past, we're referring to now. But we're using the past continuous tense. It's time we were leaving. It's time we were leaving. Or it's time we were going. Now be careful here because we can't use every verb in the continuous. So probably safer to go for the subject plus past simple structure to be sure. But if you come across verbs like leaving or going, it's okay to use that past continuous tense here. But one point that I will make before we finish is that it's time I was leaving. So we're not using a subjunctive were like we were in other examples. For example, we would say, if I were younger, you could say that that was a subjunctive. If I were older. But here, when we use it's time with I, she or he, we use the normal past tense. We don't use the were or the subjunctive. So it's time I was leaving. So 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways we can use it's time in English. Now, thank you very much for watching the lesson. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them in the section below, of course. Remember to share the video on your social media platform of choice, whether it be Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media you use. Please try to share it. I'll see you in the next lesson, so have a good day and bye.
Give a dog a bone, this